right, Shalom. First off, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem HaKakodash.
And give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and ruler and teacher of, and salutations to all the icons of Christian's truth. No honesty and sincerity cause fruit to the earth. All right, Shalom. All right, we the Hebrew Israelites now yet again to prophesy against this place. All right, the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. All right, let's start with Isaiah 34 and 6. All right. As you can see, man, in this city that we in, man, all you see is straight E. All right. You know, especially in this downtown area, I feel like it. Well, it is mainly more E than J. All right. You know, you see E, you know, running and jogging around, you know, early in the morning. All right. Good.
Isaiah chapter 34 and verse, it says 6. Verse 4.
Verse 6.
Verse 6, it says, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood, it is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of kidneys and rams. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Yes, the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra, man, which was a city, you know, in the land of Edom. All right, the Lord got a great sword coming to the Idumeans, man, the Edomites, man. All right, so the Lord ain't playing, man. All right, there's gonna be bodies that's gonna be dropping, man. All right, well, let's get where it say that the slain of the Lord shall be many. But the Lord, you know, have a sacrifice in Basra. All right, it's gonna come by the way of this third woe. All right, because that draft is coming. All right, you know, that famine. All right, that's gonna be that sacrifice that's gonna be required, man. All right, a lot of blood gonna be shed in this land, man. All right, the Lord is a man of war, man. All right, so it's gonna be a war coming, man. All right, we're going through a spiritual war right now, but soon it's going to translate into the physical. All right.
I got you. This Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebukes with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Yeah, the slain of the Lord shall be many. The Lord coming in clouds, man. With fire, man. Anger. You know, like a whirlwind, man. Alright? So the whole world gonna be in fear. Like I was saying, many hearts shall fail them. Alright? So when that day, man, people gonna look up in the chariots, alright, look up in the sky and see the chariots, man. Alright, they gonna shit their pants, man. All right, y'all gonna see that the Lord ain't playing no games, man. All right, and the Lord look like a so-called Negro, man. Like that alone gonna make you shit your pants, man. All right, let's get Lamentations 4 and 21.
I got this.
I got Lamentations.
Yeah. Real quick, this is Jeremiah chapter 49. And I'm going to start at verse 14. Actually, verse 13. It says, oh man, I got a verse start at verse 12. Verse 12 it says, but thus says the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Fast, it's like the adrenaline is building and building.
People, you know, are not gonna go unpunished, man. All right, y'all gonna drink that cup, man. All right, you know, if it's meant for you to be judged however the way the Lord see fit, you know you're gonna be judged. There's nothing you can do to change that you know, that path, man. All right, just like, you know, Lord willing, we are part of the elect. All right, so we got a set path that we gotta go through. All right, go by. All right, we're just striving to stay, going to the path towards the straight gate. All right,
God, verse 12 again. But thus said the Lord, behold, those they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Well, you're gonna surely drink of it, man. All right. People drunk that Babylon juice. All right. So the Lord gonna require a righteous recompense, man. All right. And go for our people. All right. Y'all can't have it both ways. All right. You can't sit here and enjoy the fruits of your labor, being here in Babylon, and think you're gonna be saved in the end. All right. You're an Israelite, but you're gonna wait to take heed in that day. All right. Even though we know that multitude is coming in that day, but you can't wait to the last minute. You can't be in that G Herbo spirit, man. All right, knowing you're an Israelite, but you thinking, you're gonna wait till you get older in age, man. Yep. All right, you even got dudes calling themselves renegade Israelite. You know, no fucking such thing as a renegade Israelite, man. If you saying you're a renegade Israelite, man, you ultimately got demons on you. Your ass gonna be missile. All right, renegade Israelite, man. Don't even make no fucking sense.
Yeah, you can't eat from the table of the Lord and the table of devils, man. But that's more on this. Verse 13, it says, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse. And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual wastes.
Yes, Basra gonna become a waste, man. All right, gonna be destroyed. All right, gonna be desolate, man. All right, and Basra was a city in the land of Edom, man. So this is modern day Basra right here. All right, I see Greenville as modern day. Well, the whole country is modern day Basra, and also the whole country is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. But when you really want to put a real pinpoint of where Sodom and Gomorrah's their spirit is really high, hey, look at Atlanta, man. All right, sure. It's a cesspool for trannies and abominable, defiled people, man. All right, that do perverse acts, man. All right, people that claim that they're bisexual. All right, that spirit is sweeping the earth right now. So off that alone, this whole place got to be destroyed. All right.
That's right. I'm gonna jump down to verse 16. It says, thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill, thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord.
Yeah, so they terribleness have deceived them, the pride of their heart, gonna be the beginning of their end, man. All right, their pride is gonna lead to their destruction. All right, you said, he that dwell in the clefts of the rocks. Mainly talking about you Edomites, man. All right, you red people, man.
Because what does Caucasian mean? It means cave dweller. You didn't fucking told on yourself. A little bit more. Verse 17. Also Edom shall be a desolation. Every one that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. That's how we know, because it's speaking about Babylon, it's speaking about Basra, and it's conjoining them, basically. Showing that this place, right, it's not speaking about those ancient lands, it's speaking about this place which spiritually is all of these different things. Like the brother mentioned, spiritual Basra, spiritual Edom, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Babylon. All these different bywords that they have to identify that this place is who the scriptures is speaking about, man. Oh, verse 18, I gotta get 18 too. It says, I'm reading verse 17 again. Also Edom shall be a desolation, every one that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it.
You know what that made me think of? When it said all shall hiss at it, dealing with Edom.
Isaiah
It makes
13.
me think of 30, Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. These curses that was put on us being put on our enemies, because in Lamentations, the 2nd chapter, it speaks about these other nations looking at Israel and hissing and clapping their hands and, you know, wagging their head. So pretty much what's been done to us is going to be done to Esau.
Hey, double as the Lord says.
Yup.
Can you read it again?
God, verse 18 again, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. That's not speaking about ancient Edom or Basra or Babylon. Those places are still, you know, not Petra per se, but ancient Babylon is still inhabited. You know, it's speaking about this place right here, and it makes me think about Isaiah the 13th chapter as well, about no man being able to abide there other than desert creatures, man. All right, this is that place. This is that focal point of that main destruction, man. It says, as the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, you know, hey, making them an example to those that after should live ungodly. And like the brother mentioned, Atlanta, you know, alone, but it's happening all over the United States, and it's being pushed throughout the world. All right, because everybody has drunk of the wine of this place, man. You know, so they all partook in it. Like the brothers always mention, Tel Aviv, which is supposed to be the Holy Land, has one of the biggest homosexual parades in the whole world, man. You know, showing that these people are not the righteous and the earth is not being ruled in righteousness. You know?
Get a part of say his again.
God. Verse 17 again. Also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof.
Yeah, so, and that's what them other nations are doing, man. You know, they hiss, they basically mad at this place, man. All right, that's why they know E. In their spirit, they know E gotta go, man. All right, I say that the earth mourn when the wicked is in rule. All right, so that's why, you know, E is gonna be made desolate, man. All right, you know, by the way of this third woe, man, this third destruction, man. All right, don't get it twisted, man. Just because, you know, the Gooks is basically in league with Russia, best believe they still know how these E's get down. Or best believe that they know that, what we know is not going to happen. Say if Russia did become the new superpower, the new leader of the earth, hey man, you know, that still wouldn't suffice, because, you know, hey, they still E's at the end of the day. They still going to try to put the rest of the world in subjection. You know? So basically, man, hey man, the Lord put in the spirit of E to fight against E, so the whole house of E can fall down, man.
Hey,
all right.
If a kingdom divided against itself cannot stand.
Yep, and just like the video that who had to put that video in the chat, was it one time? Or it's a video that I came across, I think it was in the chat, I believe. But how you know that you know, when the society is collapsing, man, it be all amounts of wickedness going on in the whole city, the whole nation, man. Or it's like the Roman Empire, man. They had parties, you know. I remember that deity, that Bacchus spirit, people drinking and partying and committing sexual acts and all these things, you know. And that goes into, you know, the idol worshiping they had in Rome in the times of the Greeks, you know, where they had orgies and all these things. You know, they worship pagan holidays, and all that's going on here, man. Yeah. All right, but you can feel the spirit of that idol worshiping going down by the way of people's pockets being hurt. All right. You know, a lot of times people want to celebrate these folly days, you know, just because, you know, for family purposes, man. Well, all that shit bullshit, man. And a lot of people waking up to that shit. All right, so this place will be destroyed, man, for the wicked place that this is, man. And if you can't say that this place is wicked, then hey, you got them spiritual blinders on. All right, let's get that Lamentations. Let's start at verse 19.
I'm gonna read the verse 22
And you gotta say,
again.
5 and 6.
I'm gonna read the verse 22, and I gotta get it in the NLT as well. This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 19. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They persuaded us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. The breath of our nostrils, the anointing of the Lord, was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen.
That's what happened, man. You know, a lot of times, man. All right, you know, us as a nation constantly went into slavery and subjection to the heathens, man. All right, but this right here is talking about Eve. All right, mainly, you know, because it says that our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of heaven. All right, so, you know, and Eve exalt himself as an eagle. All right, so they pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. And it kind of remind you of the time of 70 AD when we fled Roman persecution, man. All right, you know, you had, you know, surrounding nations, you know, snitching on us, man. All right, you know, you had Edomites snitching on us, you know, because they want us to go down, man. All right, they didn't want to see us, you know. Actually, it was prophecy that had to happen, man. All right, you know, they raided the temple. All right, you know. It said, render Caesar unto Caesar, showing you that we was under the Roman authority. All right, just like we here in America, man. All right, we considered Americans, but that's not our nationality. All right, we just under the authority of America, man. All right, you know, you got people saying, oh, I'm American, we're American. Man, that don't mean a damn thing, man. All right, America is just the name of the landmass, man. All right, continue.
Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Yeah, so, you know, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. And Uz was a place somewhere, you know, in the Middle East. All right. And it says, you know, the cup, you know, also shall pass, you know, unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. So they're gonna be made naked, man. All right, they're gonna be, you know, their wickedness gonna be showing forth throughout the land, man. All right, you know. So they're gonna be made, you know, as if of a barren land. You can see as far as the eyes can see. All right, that's how Eve's wickedness is, man. You can outwardly see it, man. All right, that's why they're gonna drink of that cup, man. All right, because the Lord said the sins have reached the heavens, man. All right, you know, the angels reporting, telling the Lord, you know, the Most High, what's going on down here, man. All right, really, the Lord, man, he tired of hearing it, man. All right, the Lord, he tired of everything what's going down here under the sun, man. All right, that's why he gonna scorch this place, man. All right, he gonna cleanse it like the times of Noah. In the times of Noah, he had cleansed the earth with water. All right, but this time he gonna cleanse it with fire, man. All right, and ain't gonna be no water to come in and cleanse it out either. All right. You want to hit that in the NLT, or you want to continue with it?
I'm going to hit 22, and I'm going to read 21 and 22 in the NLT.
All right, continue.
Verse 22, it says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Yeah, man, so the punishment of our iniquity is accomplished, man. All right, we served our time, man. All right, we served our sentence here in Babylon, man. But hey, he is like the Pharaoh, man, in Egypt. He didn't want to let the Lord's people go, man. All right, you know, that's why the Lord got to send Yahweh Shah to come and get us. Because not only that, man, the 2/3 they don't want to get the hell up out of here. So that's why, you know, they join hand in hand. They shall not go unpunished, man. All right. So it says, you know, daughter of Zion, you know, speaking to the Israelites, it says he will no more carry thee away into captivity. So we'll never go back into captivity under this man. This is the last time we're gonna be under heathen and servitude, especially a damn Edomite, man. All right. When we get up out of here, man, hey, these things are gonna serve 1,000 years of slavery, man. All right, before they get put in that bonfire, man. That ultimate the sacrifices above sacrifices, man. All right.
I got a quick research for you too.
And it says, you know, he will visit the iniquity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot. I ain't even
You got it.
All right, this is verse 21 in the NLT. Lamentations 4:21. It says, "Are you rejoicing in the land of Uz, O people of Edom? But you too must drink from the cup of the Lord's anger. You too will be stripped naked in your drunkenness. O beautiful Jerusalem, your punishment will end. You will soon return from exile. But Edom, your punishment is just beginning. Soon your many sins will be exposed."
Yeah, man. So basically, man, just how we got jacked up for our sins and iniquity. All right, even though you ease, y'all can't really sin. You can't transgress the laws. But through your wickedness, it's still payment that have to be done. All right, that's the way the Most High have things set up, man. All right, you reap what you sow, man. No matter what nation you are, if you sow wickedness, you gonna reap wickedness. All right, so that's what you gonna receive. All right, so your sins gonna be discovered, just like how ours was. All right, you got to pay for the things that you're pushing out here on the earth. All right, let's get I know we got it last week. Let's get it again. Revelation 12, the accuser of thy brethren. All right, this damn devil got some nerve. All right.
Yeah, the scriptures say he is full of the sin of his youth. So Esau, he got to pay not only for what he did in America. He got to pay for things that he done way back then. Going back to the serpent.
He got to pay for that tab. All right, he think that he caused all this. He caused all this hell on the earth throughout all these years, and he think that he got a scapegoat. He think he gonna get off scot-free, from doing it. That's why they be like, oh, that wasn't me that did that. But that would make us different than this damn devil, man. All right, we acknowledge our sins. We acknowledge that we went off, man. We know that we was around the fourth time being wicked, man. All right, worshiping idols. Man, no telling what the hell we've been doing, man. All right, yeah. When we get into the kingdom, and if we find out what we've been doing, man, hey, we gonna be kind of ashamed. All right.
Another way they try to escape accountability is by way of disassociating themselves with them being the Edomites. All right, that's why in the 1600s they started calling themselves white. Even before that they called themselves European and whatnot. Now they call themselves Russian or American or European or South African or Australian, but you're Edomites, man. Like that vagabond they would be in the earth, man. They try to say, well, no, I'm not an Edomite. I'm white or I'm this or I'm that. But the Lord ain't dealing with all that. The Lord, you are the nation of Edom, man. Yeah. And the Lord got a target on your head, man.
And they'll never make a movie about the Edomites.
Right.
They'll make a movie on Samson, Moses, the Lord, which is all wrong how they do it, but they'll never make a movie of the Edomites.
Just like the apostles say, man, you would think, if the Edomites were done away with, like vocab would try to say, surely they would, because Esau digs deep, man. Yeah. There would be an account, or they would destroy, or how they would destroy. Esau would make a movie on that shit, man.
Y'all gonna bring up vocab, That's how you know that pretty much he an Edomite, man. All these small heads know who they are, like the brother said. Like what the brother said, man, they just hiding from they trying to bury their history. Man. That's why they trying to be everybody but themselves, man. Mm-hmm. All right? And they did, make a movie called Esau, but that shit stupid as hell. I ain't never even seen that movie. Right, but it looks stupid as hell. They do got a damn Khazar in it playing that role, but it ain't really going too deep on the history of them. Alright, but these devils, they know exactly who the hell they are, and they know who we are. Alright, that's why they using the world to condemn us. They can't come at us directly. They using other people on social media to come at the prophets. Alright? The main reason why, because we on YouTube, but we're not monetizing our channels, man. Or neither do we got the particular following that these people in the world have. So So YouTube really can't target us like that. They'll take videos down because they say, oh, go against guidelines. But hey, man, but if you got your channel monetized, man, hey, and if you go against what they want on the platform, hey, that goes to you. He that loves his life, he shall lose it. But hey, these devils, they know that hey, they can take our channel down. It's gonna be right up, another one right up the same day. You know?
Hey, I was gonna mention two accounts where they were on point. Esau was on point about who they were. Was the ancient Romans and the ancient Greeks.
That movie, right?
Esau.
Also, I mean.
Oh, you good? You good? You know what I'm saying? You know, they associated themselves with the ancient Romans and the ancient Greeks, and a big part of the reason why they wanted to discredit the Apocrypha is because it goes into Alexander the Greek, you know, and it goes into him coming into power and the four generals under him, and how the Greek Empire came to be. And how wickedness was magnified in the earth. That's you. You know, you are on point with that when you paint yourself as those people. But a big part of the reason why they try to discredit the Apocrypha, it shows that how you got our people to go off, man. How you got Israel to go off. You know, Antiochus, Epiphanes, and the men under him and whatnot. You know, so then they try to. That's another thing. It was a damn Christian at my job trying to mention that shit, and like, when you try to read the Bible, Old Testament, all about Israel, then they just jump to the New Testament, and then it's everybody. Hold on, man, it doesn't really make sense. That Apocrypha, you know, us falling away from our heritage, you know, us putting on as the heathens, becoming spiritual Gentiles. That's where it makes sense for those Gentiles to be grafted back into the congregation of being the Heavenly Father's children. Man.
Yeah, like you said, it don't make sense for the Most High to be, you know, like what you said, you know, he showed, you know, speak about Israel in the Old Testament, then in the New Testament it's like all nations, because it say in Malachi the Lord changed not. He don't never change. You know, it's always been, you know, one chosen nation. And even, you know, it's even in the New Testament, it's scriptures that prove that.
Yeah.
But that's why Esau, that's why, you know, like what you said about discrediting the Apocrypha, and there's many other books that they took out because they didn't want, you know, that to come out for us to, you know, come back to that understanding.
Yeah, nowhere where you see, like, the Lord speaks about being the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right. You'll never see him say Abraham, Isaac, and Edom. Right. In fact, he says he hates the Edomites. Exactly. You're never gonna say I'm the God of Moab. I'm the God. No, I'm the God of Jacob. Even that's in the Old Testament, the New Testament, and the Apocrypha, man.
Yeah.
Nobody else. The Lord have not dealt so with any nation. You know, neither have they known. You know, praise ye the Lord, as the scriptures say. The Lord never changed, like the brother mentioned. That's what the scriptures say. You know, these Christians, and that's why their whole argument is just falling apart at this point. Yeah. You know, they don't know what the fuck they talking about, man.
Yeah. And when the Lord say, Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated, he's talking about the nation. Yep. He's not just referring to just Jacob himself and just Esau himself. He's a lot of times when the Lord speak about Israel, you know, he'll say, "Oh Jacob," or "Oh Israel," you know, but he's referring to the whole nation. Just like what we read in Lamentations 4:21, it said Edom. You know, Esau, his name was changed to Edom. It's not speaking about just, you know, Esau. It's referring to the whole nation.
That's right.
You know, because you got Christians that'll say that. Oh, it says he hated Esau. It don't say he hated his descendants.
Malachi.
Yeah, man. I want to say this too, man. That shows how dumb you Christians are, man. Because here the Bible, you know, mainly especially with the Apocrypha. Hey, man, it goes into all time periods of history. You know, when people like to say, "Oh, well, where was the black people back then?" Well, the Bible tell you where we were and what we was going through. All right, and that's why they took the Apocrypha out, because the Apocrypha will mainly tell you who the Edomites are. All right. You know, so, hey, man, you know, it's very different historical moments that tell you who the people are. If you can't see it, you can just see it just by the Roman Empire alone. Right. All right, but you people just stuck on stupid, man. All right, you E's don't want to believe it because y'all know y'all got hell to pay. All right, you got some E's, they know that this is the second leg of the Roman Empire, and they know it's falling, man. All right.
I got the accusing that, bro. You say you got a piece.
Something else I want to give you, Ezekiel. I forgot.
I still got Isaiah 5 for you too.
What kind?
Isaiah 5 and 6. Real quick, this is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 21. It says, "Be of good cheer, O my children. Cry unto the Lord, and he will deliver you from the power and hand of the enemies. For my hope is in the everlasting, that he will save you. And joy has come unto me from the Holy One, because of the mercy which shall soon come unto you." Soon come unto you. Have that text messed up. "From the everlasting our Savior. For I sent you out with mourning and weeping, but the Most High will give you to me again with joy and gladness forever. Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come unto you with the great glory and brightness of the everlasting." Here's the point. Verse 25. "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High. For thine enemies have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and tread upon his neck." You know,
Yeah,
going
man,
back to Lamentation.
So we're going to see the downfall of our enemy, man. We're going to see him get treaded down, man. We're going to see our enemy starve to death. We're going to see him get put to death. We're going to see them take that incision. And then by us seeing that, we're going to know that they're going to get hit. Well, we automatically going to know they're going to get hit by the missiles, whether they take it or not. All right? But, hey, Lord willing, we get beaten up on them chariots, man. We're going to seeing our enemies getting tortured by that fire, man. And in 2/3, we're going to be seeing scoffers. All right, we're going to be seeing some of everybody, man. We're going to be seeing supervisors. All right, people that gave us hell in this world, man. All right, it's going to be beautiful. You know? Can't read. But let's get our Isaiah 5. We just get straight to the point. Verse 6.
Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 6. "And I will lay it waste, and it shall not be pruned, nor dig, but there shall come up briars and thorns. I will also command the clouds that they rain no rain upon it."
Yeah, man. So basically, man, this place is gonna be through, man. All right. You know, it says, the Lord, he said he will lay it waste. It shall not be pruned nor dig. You know, that means not be taken care of. You know how you got to till the ground. All right. You know, you can see that with the financial system, the financial market, or the economy. All right. They saying that, the more money they put into it, gonna fluctuate the economy, but they ain't gonna go but so far. It's like you tilling dead ground, man. You're not really bringing forth fruit. All right. Yeah, people probably spending money on bullshit, but that ain't gonna really boost or help the economy. All right, because inflation is gonna continue to rise up. All right, it says that but there shall come up briars and thorns, which is basically dead plants, man. All right, so that's how through this place gonna be. All right, and then it says, "I will also command the clouds that they rain no rain upon it." So hey, man, that's how basically thinking of how them famines gonna be, man. All right, the Lord, he can strategically make a famine too. All right, it's like how we went through famines. All right, when we was when Abraham when Jacob was dwelling in the land with his sons, they was about to experience a famine, and through the spirit, the Lord sent Joseph unto into captivity under the Egyptians or the Mesramites, all right, the heathens, all right, and through the spirit, that's how us as a people ended up in Mesrim, or the land of Mesrim, all right, the so-called Ethiopians, mainly the Cushites, man. That's how we ended up dwelling in their land, and the Lord blessed it. The Lord blessed it so it can bless us. That's why everywhere we go in captivity, the Lord will bless that place, because hey, that's how you know that we're the chosen people. It's like I say all the time, you take the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out of this country, man, this place will fall in that same day. All right, if all of us was to leave this country, man, go back to the land of Israel, man. All right, hey, this place will be destroyed, man. It'll be chaos, man. It'll be a bunch of Edomites, because Esau can't even stand his own damn self. All right, they try to point the finger and be racist towards us. but they can't stand their own damn selves, man. You know, they're gonna be at each other's throats, man. They're gonna be arguing who gonna be working the plantations. All right.
They finna kill that nigga Kanye.
So let's get verse 7.
God. Verse 7 it says, "For the vineyard of the Lord of hosts is the house of Israel."
Yeah, so the vineyard of the Lord of hosts is the house of Israel. Or we're the Lord's vineyard, man. And best believe he take care of his vineyard, man. He makes sure we watered with the spirit, man. All right, making sure we're nourished, all right, in the spirit and building our faith, making sure we well kept. That's why the Lord said, you know, that the pasture of his flock is men. And he said for us to go out and to guide the flock, all right, to fill his house, man. All right, you know, you gotta tend to the flock. And hey, man, being a farmer and being a planter, all right, that's those two jobs you gotta do daily, man. You cannot slack on them jobs, man. That's a 24/7 job, man. Or you can't take no breaks being a farmer or being a planter. All right, because if you neglect the flock, or if you neglect the fields, hey man, they gonna die and wither away. All right, so that's how we gotta be through the spirit. That's why you see videos going up daily. All right, daily edification and exhortation, man. And that damn nigga that was on the comment board of the elder video talking about and it's always niggas that say that just because you ain't getting in a shouting match with a damn nigga 2/3 or a heater, just because you ain't in a shouting match, they be like, oh, you losing, oh, your works are slacking, man. That's how you know people don't understand what this mission is about, man. It's about waking up the elect so we can get the hell up out of here, man. We ain't out here trying to get in a shouting match. And if you well seasoned in this truth, all right, you're gonna be like you find it more peaceful being out here when you able to teach than being interrupted. All right, because that's what comes with people coming up. They interrupt your lesson,
right.
You know, talking about a bunch of bullshit, because these people are spiritually stupid.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, they spiritually docile, so we like it better on quiet days, on days like this is a normal day. A day when somebody come up being a scoffer and being a nuisance, man. Hey, those we know they're just the days when demons come up, but that's the balance of this work, and ultimately we see that as a way of keeping us sharp. So we don't look at it, oh, we about to get some views today. Hell no. All right, because we've been through that phase, man. All right, that phase over and done with getting in shouting matches and getting the views. That was a phase in this truth to bring people in. But the Lord, that's how you know that the door is shutting, man. The Lord ain't trying to bring in crowds and bring in commotion like that, man. Hey, the elect is being sealed. That means we almost the hell up out of here, man. The Lord said in the last days there shall be scoffers. All right, so hey, we seen the scoffers. Okay, that phase done, man.
Yep.
All right, now it's time for the elect to continue to build their faith up, man. That's the time we're in now. Build up your faith. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. A lot of you niggas on the comment board is not doing it. Your eye is you were looking at the wrong thing, man.
And like Apostle Jahar, you know, he said he's been saying it for years. A lot of these motherfuckers just out here to be entertained. Like that that little thing he did, the little experiment, so to speak, where he posted that video up. Oh, Edomites kissing the apostles' feet. And they got an ass of videos. Then he threw up one about the Hebrew, and it got maybe not even a quarter of the views. That show you who really about this thing and who full of shit, man. That's why these other camps will go get a bunch of views, because it's all about that contention, man. Jake just want to be entertained, man. Like the script say, we're unto them as a lovely song, man. Oh. They hear the words, but they do them not. Oh, it sounds good. Oh, you cussing out the white man? Yeah, they can acknowledge that it takes a lot of courage to stand boldly in the face of our enemies, but they're not gonna do it. They keyboard warriors. They're not getting their spiritual sword dirty. They know this word. They know what they're supposed to do, but they like, I'm chilling. I don't want to fuck up my job. I don't want nobody to see. Because you have those thoughts when you come into this truth. But hey, you got to think about laying down your life for the Lord, man. Romans the 12th chapter. We present our bodies a living sacrifice. Yeah, people that gonna come by, old friends, old flings, maybe your employer. All right, but fuck it, man. We do this for the Lord, man. The Lord can provide you with another job, another woman, another house, all this shit don't matter, man. You have guys out here that are scared to actually come out for the sake of losing that shit, man.
Yeah, losing their job.
Like every week, damn near, I see somebody I know, you know, and it's through the grace of the Lord that I go to my job and, you know, I've been able to keep my job, man. But if I ever have to walk away, then fuck it, man. We in a hiring frenzy right now, man. Even fast food is paying like $20 an hour now, man. Because they can't keep nobody. They can't keep nobody, man. QT paying like 19 and shit. Yeah. You know, but you know, not to veer off track, but you know, going back to those guys, you know, you gotta examine yourself. That's why the scriptures say examine yourself, man. You know, we ain't in here for fun and games. You know, it says, therefore, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. We know if we stop doing what we doing, the Lord gonna fucking kill us, man. That's just the truth. That same fear we had when we came into this truth, it was like, bro, I gotta get out of here. I can attest, I know these brothers can attest to that too. Like, we thought the missiles about to drop next week. Oh, shit. You know, and of course, you know, things don't happen that way, but that same level of what's that word I'm looking for? Urgency, that same level of like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. You know, that should be on your spirit. That's why the apostles have been going so hard for so many decades, because they're in that same spirit, man. You know, no man put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Heavenly Father, man. We know this is worse than the mob, man. You fall out of this, your ass is grass, man. We so close to the end, man. I'm talking about nuclear Armageddon every day now. Yep. For the past like couple months, but now it's been ramping up every day. Now you have Biden speaking about it to you damn knuckle dragging Ham and Edgar, and you know just regular Babylonian people that voted for Biden. He's even speaking about nuclear Armageddon.
Yeah, and Biden said that the tension between the U.S. and Russia is like it was during the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962, I believe. But I sent the screenshot in the chat where Putin said it's worse. It's far worse than that. Yeah. You know?
And what was they doing back then? They was building nuclear fallout centers. They would put them in courthouses. Of course, us brothers weren't alive during that time, but older people, they remember having those nuclear bomb drills. You know, they'll have shit go off just like a tornado drill. You know, and they'll get under the desk, or even though that shit ain't gonna fucking save you. Yeah. But that's the preparation. So just to compare the state of urgency, if they saying this is worse than the Cuban Missile Crisis, you ask anybody that's over like 60 how serious that shit was. They was really nervous. Yeah. You know, but it didn't go down. But they said this is worse. You know, and I was watching the Canadian Prepper, and it's like I don't mean to keep dragging on, but I was watching Canadian Prepper, and they were saying a big reason why they not necessarily because I was wondering why they haven't moved the damn doomsday clock first. You know, they said it's 100 seconds to midnight. You know, they saying that they haven't said anything. So a part of that is them trying to continue to have people in that state of being docile, so that they don't worry, because the market's already tanking. You know. Inflation's already still at an all-time high, you know, and then you're throwing the risk of nuclear war in the midst. All right, when Esau want these people deceived, they want them to think everything is fine when it's really not, man. You know, so this thing is serious. And like I was watching Apostle Ricard, you know, he was like, man, you know, if they're speaking about this, you know, just a couple, hey, this shit is rolling like a damn snowball, man. It's getting bigger and bigger. So we know that chip has to come first. And so that has to be, something has to go down quickly, because this thing with this tension between Russia and America and Ukraine and NATO and whatnot, it's not tense and it's not lightening up, man. They've been going at it all year. You know, it's not lightening up. And we know before the nuclear destruction that the RFID, you know, the C hub has to be pushed throughout the earth. So we know, hey, they might let that market tank very soon, man. Or Apostle Gabar always speaks about that Black Swan event that could go down. You know, them using a tactical nuke, whether it be America or Ukraine using it on Russia or vice versa, it would immediately plummet the markets, man. You know, and that's something they're talking about happening. But you know, it's a lot going on. So we know, you know, this thing isn't something that's about to just die off, man. You know, the Lord about to have this thing speed up. The Lord is speeding up the days for the elect's sake, man.
What we believe before we got here, what
Isaiah 5.
Oh yeah. Isaiah 5.
And I had a precept to back that up.
Yeah, things moving fast, man.
back here.
These people got no idea what's going on.
Yeah, let's read verse 7 again. 7 all the way till, it says Judah his pleasant.
Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 7, it says, "For the vineyard of the Lord of hosts is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah his pleasant plant."
So the Lord equated to us as being his vineyard, man.
Yeah.
All right. He said that Judah, the head of Israel, is his pleasant plant, man. All right. And what the Lord equated us men, the Most High equated us men as being as in plant, man. All right, showing you how precious we are, man. All right, and how well kept that the Lord, gonna have us or have us right now. So we're gonna be made more precious than gold.
Can I get a direct precept for that? It came to me through the Spirit. Real quick, Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 21. It says, "Thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified."
Yeah.
Going back into that planting, that vineyard,
And that's what the Lord wants. He wants to glorify his people because that's going to glorify him.
That's right. That's right. I just want to back that up. Going back to verse 7 in Isaiah chapter 5, let me read it again. It says, "For the vineyard of the Lord of hosts is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah."
We sighing and crying bitterly, man. We're crying.
No, I'm just making sure we're still on it.
Oh, you said we connect.
Oh,
yeah, man. So we are people, without a house, man. That's ultimately why we're not going to be able to find rest here in the house. All right.
Like the scripture say, "From here we have no continuous city, but we seek one to come." Man.
Exactly. That's what we seeking for, man. Jake, man, 2/3, man, they feel that they found a refuge, man. All
You saw
right.
that BET award shit. You saw when Glorilla was doing that, singing that FNF.
Yeah.
Man, I want to do a video on that shit. I didn't watch
man,
it,
we saw
but
nigga
you saw
women
all the
crowd.
nigga women
Yeah,
twerking
man.
their fucking ass on national television, man. Don't these heathens don't do that shit. Like that shit fucking pissed me
In the
off,
crowd or
man.
on
They was
stage?
all in the
Crowd,
crowd,
bro.
on the stage, and whenever the
Singing every word, bro. It was so ratchet, man.
and what the niggas in there
was the
doing,
most-
clapping and cheering,
Yeah.
cause they want to see some ass clapping, man.
That was the most 2/3 BET awards ever, man. It was just straight niggas, man. Had Kodak Black in there. They had, they had Jacob there when Joey Badass performed. I mainly looked at the performances, and they had Joey Badass. He did a performance, and basically he had Jacob there with jackets on, with hoodies with the names of the rappers. They got killed, like Pop Smoke, PNB Rock, and all them. Man, they sitting there our people give more reverence for the dead of our people than they give more reverence than the Lord, man.
right.
So that alone, y'all people gotta pay for that, man. Y'all rather give reverence to a damn nigga, man, than the Lord, man. Our people got to pay for that, man.
Right.
All right.
It ain't getting no better for our people. So these Israelites is talking about bringing the whole nation, man. You let them niggas go, man. They done, man. Jake is done. If you look at Jake, they so damn through. Like man, just the information that brothers put out every day. About not only the nigga one, because they think we just getting on the nigga one. The Israelite man is through as fuck too, man. The ones that aren't in this fold. Like it's vexing, man. Pookie and Ray Ray, man. If it was up to them, we'd never get out of Babylon, man. We'd never get out of here.
We coming up on 50 minutes. We want to get to 35. Yeah, Zeke 35. What you say, bro?
No, I was just saying, man. If it was up to Jake, man, we'd never get out of here.
Exactly.
They love it here, but they want to scream when Esau pull one of them niggas out the car and blow their fucking brains out.
Yeah.
Then you want to march. But most shootings happen amongst Jake in Chicago or Atlanta or any of these major cities, and nobody says shit. It's promoted within his music, and nobody says shit, man.
Right.
And then they want to look at us like the bad guys for telling our people to get right. That we should do fucking better.
That shit is played the fuck out, man. That street nigga thug culture. That shit, man. You still, man. You got old niggas still like white 100, still acting like still on that
OG
hood shit. Like nigga, you 40 something years old,
bro.
Let that shit
Sit
go.
down.
Right there, Crip Mac, nigga. Fire.
That shit, man. That shit is childish, man.
Hey, like the Lord said, Jacob has become a degenerate plant of a strange vine.
What did it say? Was it Paul that said it?
Oh, when I was a child, I thought as a child.
But
yeah.
these niggas, they still thinking. That's why we say that we're over the so-called old heads.
Yeah, we are.
Like we're way more mature than these old heads. Why? Because we have the knowledge of the Lord first and foremost.
Right.
But we also discipline. We discipline in the spirit and discipline in the world.
You even got young niggas in the world that can see that they're on a more mature level than old niggas.
Yeah.
When I was in jail, I seen that shit, man. It was a young nigga that he told me that that they older than us and they act like that.
You even got older women that's trying to compete with the younger women being thoughts, man.
Yeah.
You know, young women, older women, 40 plus, 50 plus, wearing tight ass tights and showing their ass and having the titties out.
You know that bitch Kiki Wyatt? You might not have heard of her. Kiki Wyatt. So that bitch, I ain't even know nothing about her. She got a song with Avant or whatever that's old as fuck. But she's supposed to be a gospel singer too. And everybody going crazy about this bitch. She got 11 fucking kids. This bitch is on stage singing her song. She turn around and just start clapping her ass, and everybody go crazy, man.
Oh my God.
This bitch got to be in her 40s.
That shit get old, man.
That twerking shit is vexing
And these
as fuck.
they won't even do that for you personally, but they'll do it on stage.
That's the righteous thing to do.
Right.
We ain't said don't twerk.
Just
twerk
do
for
it
your
home.
man.
Right.
God damn.
But yeah, man. But our people, they want to get mad when we hold our people accountable for what they do. All right, our people want to get mad. Well, they get mad at every damn thing. They get mad when we get on them, and they get mad when we get on Esau. They be like, oh, why we worried about Esau so much? Because they can't see what's about to come to them, man. All right, so let's get that in Ezekiel 35, man. All right, there's a reason why we get on Esau so bad, man. But our people, you know, they don't want to see their enemies get judged, man. They love their oppressor, man. All right, they had that Stockholm syndrome. All right, you go ahead. Sorry, Top.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it.
So set our face against Mount Seir, and we prophesying against it. That's our job, man. To prophesy against Mount Seir, to prophesy against you Edomites, man. All right, that's one of our main missions, man, upon many missions. All right, our mission is to push this word, man. See?
It says, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Haoshah, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Woo! The Lord gonna stretch out his hand against you. Yep. He gonna make you most desolate, man. All right.
Hey,
so the words that we say. So basically, man, the words that we bring out, man, is authorized by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. All right, these are not our own words, man. So when we get on you niggas and we get on you heathens, man, and it cut you and hit you in the spirit, man, because you was meant to hear it, man. You know? So them niggas on the Most High is on Mount Seir. You know, the Lord, you know, is against thee. He said he will stretch out his hands against thee. He will make thee most desolate. He's going to destroy your ass, man.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
It says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Yeah, he going to lay the cities desolate. Will lay the cities waste. All right, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. All right.
So like if I could add, because the Lord, he want Esau to know that he did it. You know, and when it's all said and done, I mean, because the prophets know that the Lord is doing it. As of right now, the prophets know that the Lord is putting the spirit on the kings of the earth. But when it's all said and done, because everybody right now, they're, oh, Putin, why he's doing that? And why is Zelensky canceling peace talks with Russia? And like people like, why is this happening? We need world peace. We need peace. They don't know the Lord is orchestrating it, but when it's all said and done, everybody gonna know the Most High ordained this. You know, Esau gonna know it.
Hey, to add on to what your brothers were saying, I saw this post. I meant to share it with y'all. Man, it was, you know how everybody can feel that time is speeding up. Like, damn, you know, the year. So it is nigga, it was his 2/3, and it was actually funny on the channel on my Instagram. And it was like some Black Love channel, right? And this nigga was like, I just wish time would slow down.
Oh my goodness.
And we can just reflect. No, it ain't no time for that,
They
man.
just want to stay in Babylon.
It ain't no time for that, man. Hey, even these people in the world are realizing time is speeding up.
Yeah.
It's already October. Like, where the fuck did August and September go, bro?
Right.
That shit was 2 weeks, both of them.
Talking about time, so I had that night, bitch. Oh, I wish we could go back to 2019. Man, that's why the Lord gonna kill you, Jakes, man.
Yeah, man.
He gonna kill 2/3 of you niggas.
Yep. The Lord ain't about to stop because you niggas is getting uncomfortable now.
Right, and the Lord ain't even really did nothing yet.
Yeah,
He
bro.
just stretching right now.
All
The
these
Lord-
are the beginning of sorrow.
The Lord, man. I mean, the Lord, he really ain't even really. I mean, the Lord is doing things, but he really ain't even brought the beginning yet. Really, I'll say the beginning. You know, and I speak as a man, you know, but when the lights go out, or, you know, when something, you know, major, like when, okay, now, you know, there's no goods going to these. Now, okay, this is the time now.
When you
This
ain't
is the
getting up,
beginning.
going to your job, Black Swan
Yeah,
event,
that's
happen, that's it, man.
Yup, and that's when it's just getting
When
started.
your niggas direct deposit stop dropping
Yeah.
and shit. Oh shit.
You said what?
14, verse 14. Yeah.
This verse 14, it says, Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shah, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. I
Yup.
love that scripture.
So the Lord said, you know, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. So that's when we're going to be rejoicing, man.
Yup.
When he is made most desolate,
Yup.
the whole earth going to rejoice.
Yup.
When Babylon burning, man, that's going to be a glorious day.
Yup.
All right, when that hell come, that's why people gonna see us in that day. They gonna be like, hey, what? They gonna be like, these are mad, man. What's wrong with these guys? They loving what's going on.
Yeah.
Cause people, y'all gonna be in straits, man. But while the men of the Lord gonna be out here, the Lord said, he shall laugh at your calamity. And how he gonna laugh is through his men.
Yup.
All right, when we see y'all being cannibals, y'all being that Jeffrey Dahmer spirit, you know, that's why that's why everything that come out, whether it's in the world, it's the spirit that it come out, because that's the spirit that's coming on the earth. All right. So hey, man, whatever this devil do, he ultimately is showing prophecy. No matter what this devil do. All right, because the Most High operate on the left hand side as well. All right.
Well, this generation don't really know too much about them serial killers. You know, because they what do they call it? They romanticize it. I've seen a lot of motherfuckers about to you know, be this nigga for Halloween and shit, man.
Oh, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, get ready to see all of
Hey, that's all everybody at my job talking about. This, that, and the third, man. And that just, the Lord just putting that spirit out there, man. Hey, whatever demons was on Dahmer ass to eat, to want to eat a heart like a filet mignon, it's gonna be the spirit gonna be on y'all people because y'all gonna be hungry, man.
No.
He said it looked like beef and it tastes like pork.
Jeffrey Dahmer said it?
Yeah.
Wow. Verse 15. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate.
Yeah, man. So y'all rejoice at us, at the Israelites, you know, because it was desolate. So we're gonna rejoice at you when you get made desolate.
That's right.
All right, y'all knew that we was the greatest people on earth, and the Lord allowed y'all to take us down. But y'all obviously thought that, you know, that just meant that y'all are made to be something. But no, man, that was just according to prophecy. That's something that we had to go through. All right, y'all thought once we went down, we was gonna stay down forever. But you were sadly mistaken. Now, when you go down, you're gonna be down forever. Then you're gonna get destroyed on top of it. All right.
It says, I'm going to read it again from the top. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord.
Yeah, so the Lord said he will do unto you. Alright, you know, it's gonna be your turn to be made desolate. He said, you know, he said Mount Seir and all Idumea. And it said even all of it, let you know further that point, all of y'all, every single last one of y'all, alright, you Edomites gonna be made desolate, man. That's how we know, man, in the kingdom, man, it ain't gonna be no Edomites on a high level. Alright, ain't gonna be no royal Edomites in the kingdom, man. You know? All y'all gonna be the bases of men, base men and women, man. Alright, I know when we first came to this thing, we thought, you know, we'll say, you know, speak as men, talking about, oh, we gonna have Edomite house service. Hell no.
That's what the other nations
y'all ain't even stepping foot. Y'all ain't even stepping foot on our grounds, man. Y'all gonna have slave quarters, man. Y'all gonna have your slave quarters, then y'all gonna have the field.
Yeah.
That's all y'all gonna have, man. Y'all ain't gonna see the glory what we gonna have.
And they're gonna stay chained up too, yo. You ain't gonna have no Edomites walking free like they doing now in the kingdom. Hey, when we was in slavery, if Jake, you know, was you know, if the slave master sent Jake on a mission or whatever, and you know, you had the modern day police, you know, the slave patrol. If they would come across, you know, Jake, they'll say, "Hey, boy, where's your papers at?" You know, so hey, even Jake couldn't even roam around free. You know, so how much so when you know we get in Yahweh's kingdom, man? You know, and you ain't gonna have, you know,
You watch her wake up. She'll come up on real short. She's the cutest thing. They're all black and shit.
demons on her. She was like passed around. So it's showing on her count.
Yeah, she was horrible.
But yeah, man, like, you know, the scripture the brother had me bring out, it said all the earth shall rejoice. Hey, all not just Israel, but even the other nations, even the animals, man.
I got a precept.
Because the animals, man, Esau be using animals like, I remember Elder Yashawama had spoke on it. He be using them as fucking test, what you call them?
Test subject.
Yeah, test subject. He using monkeys and injecting them with all type of pestilence to see what it do to them.
Yeah.
Injecting, you know, rats and shit.
With cocaine.
Yeah, putting shit in them. You know, giving octopus STDs and shit. Just to see how it affect them. Man, we ain't supposed to be doing that shit to the animals, man. Having monkeys play ping pong and shit.
Yeah.
We ain't supposed to be doing that, man. We ain't gonna do that in the kingdom. The animals, they gonna have their liberty, you know, in the jungle or whatever. You know, they gonna have their time, man. We ain't gonna be fucking with them like that. You know, having them capturing them and torturing them and injecting them with shit. We ain't gonna be doing that, man. That's why the animals gonna rejoice, and we gonna allow the animals to fuck Esau up, man. All creation is gonna be against Esau, man. You know, and everybody gonna rejoice that this devil. Hey, like it says in in Revelation, the time has come that thou shouldest destroy him that destroy the earth. Esau is destroying the earth, man. Even the earth gonna rejoice. The scripture say the trees shall break forth into singing. You know, when this man is brought down. You know, but you gotta go.
This is Isaiah chapter 14 and verse
That's the spirit I do. I'm going to the
start at the top.
yeah, you can start it.
I was gonna hit. No, I'm gonna hit verse
What you gonna hit?
verse 3.
Okay.
3 down.
Yeah, then you can jump to verse 12.
God. Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 3. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
Yeah, and that's coming soon, like the brother read in Lamentations, the 4th chapter. Down the iniquity, you know, down iniquity, O daughter of Zion, is accomplished. Thou shalt no more be carried away into captivity. We're gonna have rest, man, and that's why what we're seeing right now, you know, hey, things is moving fast, man. The fact that the U.S. and Russia is threatening to nuke each other, and they ain't even rolled out the Karabla yet. You know, so real soon, like Apostle Rakai was saying, man, you know, Lord willing, you know, in a matter of weeks, man, you know, they roll that thing out. You know, somehow, some way, they got to bring it out. You know, the market is in the shitters again. It had jumped back over 30K, then it went right back below it, man. Yeah. So, Lord willing, you know, the market just crashed, man.
Yeah, what I was saying earlier, y'all brothers was conversating. Basically, you know, if a black swan event was to happen, if they use one of these tactical nukes, whether because you got Zelensky calling NATO and shit to bomb Russia. Either way, if it happens. Yeah. The markets will fucking tank. Oh, yeah. And that might be the thing that they need.
Yeah, man. It is.
You know, even if it's a small, even if it don't cause a whole lot of casualties, if they strike something, it's on. It ain't no going back. They pulling that bitch right on out.
Yeah. That's exactly what would be needed to crash this bitch, man. Because like you said, Zelensky is asking NATO to strike Russia, which that's World War III. And then he's trying to get a quick, you know, interest into NATO, and China already said what will happen. You know, so hey, we in that time, man.
Yeah, they saying the market can smack 70% in a day. I was watching this analyst. Yeah. He said, well, that's if they don't shut the stock market off. They might just cut that bitch off. But even when they cut that bitch on, everybody gonna pull their money out. Something major gotta happen. They gotta get the Lord, he's putting the spirit out there, man. They gotta roll this thing out, because once World War III is official, once you have U.S. soldiers fighting against Russian soldiers, you know, fighting against, you know, Chinese soldiers, fighting against, you know, all these other nations, once that shit goes down, man, this ain't gonna be a long war. This is gonna be the quickest war in history. That's right.
It ain't gonna be 5 years, 4 years. Hey, I speak as a man. This ain't even gonna be a year. This war. If it ain't even been officially declared yet, and they're already talking about using nukes.
Right.
You know, so this ain't gonna be a long war, man.
That's right.
The Lord is get Proverbs. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. See if I can find it real quick. King's heart. Proverbs 25. Nope, not 25.
Proverbs 21.
Oh, 21 and 3, right?
Yeah,
Proverbs 21 and 3. Oh, 21 and 1. Yeah.
All right, it's Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he wills.
Yeah, so the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, man. So Putin, Biden, Kim Jong-un, Xi Jinping, the kings of the earth. Hey, Kim Jong-un, he been shooting them off.
Flying them bitches over Japan and everything.
And then, shooting them, and the U.S. and South Korea has been doing drills at a high level. Hey, I seen an article, I don't know if brother seen it, but Russia, they done flew fighter jets over like 3 NATO countries, man.
Right.
Over Poland, I forget the other ones, but they said that's a declaration of war.
Did you see where South Korea, they shot a missile and fucked around and hit their own base?
Oh yeah, it was a failed missile test that South Korea and the U.S. did. You know, that show, it made me think of the other scripture: "Art thou become weak as we?" These other nations are saying that America is vulnerable. Russia already said they have missiles that can't be detected, that the U.S. cannot stop. You know, their missile defense systems won't work. And why do they have that? Because the Most High gave it to them, man. Because like the brothers had brought out, the Most High is against Babylon the Great, aka America, man. And who you call God and Jesus Christ, get ready to judge this place.
That's right.
You know? So yeah, the king's heart. So the Lord, he's putting the spirit on the kings of the earth to prepare for war. You know? Joel 3. Got, you know, the nations, they're coming together, man. The Most High is doing this. We cheerlead, man. You know, we praising Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You know, we getting more. Every time we see these articles, man, and seeing prophecy come to pass, we rejoicing, man. Because our captivity is almost over. He's like, brothers. Might be a Benjamite. But you got it.
Like in Isaiah chapter 14, in verse 3, it says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
Yeah, how's that going to happen? That's going to happen during the midst of World War III, when Yahushua comes back.
Right.
That's going to be the beginning of our rest, when Yahushua comes and he delivers us, Lord willing, we be the elect. You know?
Oh, we got to get Joel 3. If you start at the top, it goes into the fact that the Lord is doing this for Israel's sake, man. We got to get it.
And we got to go all the way to the end before we get salvation.
Right.
We got to get to the point where everybody done shot their nukes off before the Lord come back. You know, so we got to go all the way to the end. And that's when Yahushua going to come, man.
That's right.
That's why Yahushua said, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. Because it's going to be a lot of things that's going to take place, man. The Paragma going to be on the scene. You know, you're going to have a majority of the people that's going to worship the beast, that's going to take the RFID, the mark of the beast. You know, majority of these people going to take it because they want to keep their comfort, man. You know, and a majority of households are ran by single moms, and these single mothers, they didn't already. Hey, I spoke with different single moms that got kids, man. They didn't took the shot and made their children take it, man. You know, because it ain't no men in the house to tell them like, nah. But even if it was, these women, they trust in the government, man. They trust in Esau. That's why the scripture say, woe unto you that trust in man. Woe unto you that go down to Egypt for help. You know, a lot of people, mainly women, gonna take that charagma, man.
Right.
What you got it, bro?
God, it says, and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
Yeah, so the Lord, he gonna give us rest from our enemies, man. Hey, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1 through 14 is gonna be applied on us for eternity, man. And those blessings are heavy, heavy blessings, man. We're going to be blessed in everything that we do. Everything we set our heart to do is going to prosper. You know, and we're going to have the other nations, they're going to do it. You know, we're going to have the thoughts of what we want, and they're going to build it. And they're going to do it for us, man. You know, we ain't going to never work in the kingdom. You know?
Right.
Only time you're going to work is when you land a smack down. That's the only time you really going to have to do some physical labor. When you laying down the rod of correction. You know? But other than that, man, we're going to be chilling, man. Sitting on thrones. We're going to be giving out orders and decrees, man. You know? We got it.
Verse. That's right. That's right.
And also, when we beating on these heathens, man.
I thought that's what you meant.
You know?
Say beating on.
Yeah. But hey, that's physical labor too. When you laying down, you know, that rod of correction. Hey, that's labor. You know? Yeah, manual labor. You know? And we beating these heathens, man. Because we're going to be creating weapons out of pure energy, man, with that spiritual power. Beating them upside their head. Beating them with that rod of iron, man. Seeing their skull fracture. And the scriptures say we're going to meditate terrors, man. So we're going to be, hey, just like when they, like games like with Mortal Kombat, when they have fatalities and x-rays and shit, they sit at the table and they think of these gruesome brutalities and fatalities. Hey, we're going to have them thoughts and perform them, man, on the heathen. Mainly Esau. Because these other nations, hey, they going to respect us, man. It ain't going to take long for them to get in line. But Esau, he going to be used as that example. What it say, 20%?
Yeah.
God, verse 4, it says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered.
Yeah, and see, the Lord, a lot of times, he was referring to Babylon the Great. You know, even though these kingdoms of old, they was, you know, jacking us up because the Lord wanted them to jack us up. You know, we did get, you know, fucked up in these different captivities, man. But that's referring to Esau, man. The staff of the wicked. Esau was the wicked. Malachi, the first chapter, goes into that. It said he smote the people with a continual stroke. You know, until this day, man. Now Jake deserved that shit, man. When Jake began put to death by Esau, hey, these niggas deserve it. You know, but they still the people of the Lord, you know. So Esau still got to pay for that. Even you know, it's a 2/3 grimy, dreadhead nigga. Hey, they still, you know, the people of the Lord. So vengeance, still gonna come upon Esau for that. But you gotta go.
Verse 7, it says, the whole earth is at rest, and is quiet. They break forth into singing.
And that's when Esau was brought down, man. The earth gonna be at rest. The earth is gonna prosper. Yahweh's kingdom, man, by default, the kingdom of Israel, it ain't gonna look like this, man, where everything dead. Look at that tree, man. Look at that shit. Everything dead, ain't nothing lively here, man. Everything gonna be lively in Yahweh's kingdom, man.
Yeah, ain't the damn leaves supposed to change colors and shit?
Yeah, they supposed to, man, everything's supposed to be lively because the trees are alive. Not saying that they supposed to be shalom when you see them, but they supposed to, everything's supposed to have,
Supposed to give off a certain vibration.
yeah, it's supposed to give off a vibration. You know, you ain't supposed to see, leaves or tree and it's just stiff and dead looking. You know what I'm saying?
Trees tired of this shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Everything gonna be lively in the kingdom. I remember a brother had a vision, or it might have been a guy. Brothers just uploaded a video of his testimony. He saw the kingdom, or he saw the spirit, or something like that. And he said he couldn't describe how bright and how the colors look. Like he couldn't describe like how everything just looked lively. You know, because everything gonna be green. You know, like the leaves and stuff. You know, I mean, you have different colors of leaves and stuff, but it's gonna have a bright, like 8K look to it. You know, everything gonna be like HD to get a better, give a better analogy. You know, it ain't gonna look dead like it is now, man. But you gotta go.
Verse 8, it says, yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Yeah, so when Esau get brought down, ain't gonna be nobody destroying the earth, man. Ain't gonna be deforestation going on. Ain't gonna be chemtrails in the air. Ain't gonna be no damn GMO food, man. We ain't gonna be dumping oil in the ocean, dumping trash in the ocean, man. Killing. You got whales appearing on the beach shore dead, man. Cause Esau dumping trash in the ocean. Killing them, man. Waters ain't gonna be dirty. We ain't gonna be taking the shrimp, crab, and lobster out of the water, man. And it ain't gonna. And you goops, you ain't gonna be eating squid, man. You ain't gonna be eating snails and octopus and all kind of abominable creatures, man.
Hibachi chicken, hibachi steak.
Yeah. See, the law, statutes, and commandments is gonna be fully enforced in the earth, man. Through the elites, the tabernacle of David, man, which will be the elite governing body of the king. But you gotta go.
That's right. Verse 9, it says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth, and have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. It says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? That's the spirit. It says, art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the ground, or to the grave, and the noise of thy vials. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Yeah, because, like it says in Joel, let the weak say I am strong. North Korea they have, Kim Jong-un said earlier this year that the U.S. is in striking range. They have technology to shoot a nuclear bomb on America. So America is not untouchable no more, man. Therefore, like it said, like pomp is brought to the ground. Your arrogance, your pride is being broken, man. Your wickedness is being exposed. Your shame is being seen. The Lord said he would lift up your skirt. He would expose you, man. And that's what's going on. You're getting exposed. You're getting exposed as a hypocrite. You telling Putin that they can't use nuclear weapons when you did it to Japan.
Right, when they already had surrendered.
Yeah, they already surrendered and you bombed them anyway, man. You bombed them twice. So you being exposed, man. And now these nations that were in fear of you are now rising up against you, man. Even your own allies gonna rise up against you and utterly burn you with fire, man. Because Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah is orchestrating this. But you got it, bro.
Verse 12, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Yeah, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? These dumb Christians, that's when Satan was kicked out of heaven. That's when Satan and God was arm wrestling. You know, Satan took his angels with him.
Yeah, they're fairy tale.
You know, and when Satan and God, when they see each other, it's World War III. You know, it's on sight. You know, they got
accuser.
You know, Satan. You got Satan in the underworld sitting on the throne, and the Most High in the clouds sitting on the throne, and they gathering an army to fight each other. That's what these Christians believe, man. You know, that's referring to Esau. Read that again.
God. Verse 12, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Yeah, heaven meaning a position of power. Because the elites are in a position of power. Lucifer just means light bearer, man. Referring to those that call themselves the Illuminati. That worship Satan, by the way. You know, these elites, they get their power from Satan. And that's why they feel like they're untouchable. Because it is power on the left-hand side. It's just not, it's not greater than the right-hand power. You know? Because the right-hand power has always been prevailing. You know, the Lord, He's always kept that, you know, that remembrance of us being Israel, man. You know, Elder Malcolm did that video showing that even in slavery, man, Jake, you know, the Lord was pouring that spirit on Jake to remember. You know, you had the guy, you know, I forget his name, but pretty much he said that he was having visions of you know, him being told that so-called blacks are Israelites, man. Because Esau, that's the first thing that he tried to do when he got a hold of us, man. Psalms 83. He wanted us to forget who we are, man. That's why he would take the children and send them to another plantation like Apostle Tahar brought out. You know, and so he would raise our children in his wisdom. Not knowing who we are, but the Lord would always have it to where we would always come back to remembrance. So that shows that the right-hand side is greater than the left-hand side, man. You know? But you got it, bro. Read it again from the top.
God, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Yeah, so you elites, you getting ready to be put out of rulership. All this power that you've been getting through Satan, you know, to have all the people under a spell, to prosper in your wickedness, it's all failing, man. Like we brought out last week in Isaiah the 47th chapter. Stand now with thine enchantments if thou shalt prevail, man. It's nothing these elites can do to prolong their kingdom, man. No matter how many spells and rituals you do, and best believe they about to go hard this month, man.
Yeah.
They about to go hard, you know. So like y'all sent that screenshot in the chat, you know, hey man, you know we gotta be vigilant because Satan about to be heavy, man. Hey, the more closer we get to the end, the harder these demons going to attack us, man.
That's right.
You know. What you got, bro?
God, verse 12 again. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
Yeah, because you had all nations weakened, man, through your military, man. Going into these other lands, rape, robbing, and murdering, pillaging, setting up military bases in these other lands. You know, the U.S. got military bases down there everywhere, man. You know? And that goes back to the blessing that you received in Genesis. With thy sword thou shalt live. With your military, your technology. You know? So Esau's everywhere, man. Got military bases in these foreign lands. And you still being brought down, man. You got it, bro.
Alright, it says, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
Yup, weaken the nations, man. Made them your bitch. Like Japan. Japan been, hey, man. Ammon, Esau done conquered they ass. Hey, these heathens, they can't really laugh at us. They been conquered too by Esau.
Damn.
You know? Yeah, they been conquered, man. They can't really make fun of us. You know? They ain't doing too good.
Yeah, they came in during the Chinese War or whatever. The British came in fucking up Moab and shit.
Yeah. And they remember that shit. And see, they have the power to get vengeance, which the Most High gave them that power to fulfill His will, man. So they remember that shit, man. You know? Hey, we're going to allow Ammon to whoop your ass in the kingdom. Those that was smoked by the atomic bomb, we're going to allow them to get vengeance. You know, everybody going to get vengeance on Esau, man. You got it, bro.
It says,
and we ain't going to see, man, you ain't going to never see an Israelite woman with a heathen again in the kingdom.
Yeah.
Never. You know? Never, man. And Esau, he could have these little scrawny, beast, Eve-looking women. But you do have, man, over there in Spain and Puerto Rico, man, Esau, he got the finest of the Northern Kingdom women. Hey, even of the beautiful Southern Kingdom women, if Esau ain't popping them, he got their mind. Really, all our women is, you know, Esau got them, man. But, you know, in the kingdom, man, that ain't going to happen. A heathen ain't going to even lay eyes on an Israelite woman. We're going to have them covered up and put up, you know? What you got, bro?
Yep, verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Yeah, that's a heavy, proud spirit, man. Thinking that you could be like the Most High. Now Esau, he took it to another level because all these heathens had a God complex. But Esau just took it to another level, man. Because when you Xerxes, you know, people thought he was a god, thought he was immortal. You know, they show you that in the movie 300, how he had a god complex. You know, different heathens, man. Had a god. Nebuchadnezzar, the Most High, to humble him, gave him the mind of a beast. You know, he was boasting, didn't I establish this great kingdom? I did this. You know?
Hey, Esau about to take it to that ultimate level, though. He gonna force that digital all in, motherfucker.
Yeah. With that, he can make you his slave, man. He'll have full authority over you, and that's why, like Rumble was saying in the chat earlier, there's a fight against what they call red pill, you know, masculinity, because they can't really control the masses if there's masculine energy out here, if there's a force against them, man. Because it's always been men that rebel and rise up and fought against the authority, the power, man, not women.
Yeah, you
so women, you know, having all this authority, it weakens the men. It makes the men not want to fight, not want to stand up for themselves. And that's what Esau wants, man. He wants a nation of effeminate, soft men and masculine women, man. That's why they made movies. That movie out right now, The Woman King, to put that masculine energy in women and to weaken and effeminate the men, man. That's why Andrew Tate, you know, he got banned from everything, but they'll allow everything else to stay on the internet, man. You know, but they'll ban him speaking about, which he ain't a prophet of the Lord, you know, but just using him as an example, you know, because really they got all that from the prophets, man. The prophets of Yahweh Shai have, you know, through this truth, awaken, you know, true manhood, man. Awaken true masculinity, man. And they'll call it, toxic masculinity. They put all these terms on a man being a man to keep men weak, you know? But you gotta go.
It says, verse 13 again. Actually I read it. Verse 14, it says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Yeah, yet thou shalt be brought to hell, to the sides of the pit, man. Meaning you're going to be brought to a low condition. And you literally going to be gathered in pits. Get Isaiah 24 and 21. You literally going to be gathered and thrown in the pits, man. Yeah.
That's all. Oh, yeah.
Same. Bumping music, having this shit. You got it, bro.
Yeah, Isaiah 24 and 21.
All right, this is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 21. And it shall come to pass in that day, and the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. Verse 22. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited.
Yeah, and that's literal, man. That's literal. That's not symbolic. That's literal. You know, all the kings of the earth is going into slavery, man. And they're going to be gathered as prisoners are gathered and thrown in a pit. And when prisoners are gathered, how are prisoners gathered? They're chained up. They're chained together. They're walking in a line. They're being supervised. You know, they're being watched. They're being guided. So we're going to guide these heathens into pits, man. And hey, man, them pits, you ain't going to see the bottom. It's going to be, when you look down, it's going to be complete darkness, a big ass hole. And we can command a heathen to do it. We can do it however we want to do it. You know, but, you know, me personally, you know, I want to do some 300 shit. This is Yashala. And have a big ass ugly Hamite kick him in the pit, man. A big ass Goliath, 6 toes, 6 fingers. You know, 13, make him 13 feet tall or some shit, ugly as hell. Kick him in the pit.
Yeah, me a big ass bullworm like on SpongeBob.
Oh yeah.
Down there with their ass.
Oh yeah.
Big ass Alaskan bullworm.
You know they ain't gonna want to go in the pit, so we can have demons snatch their ass up and grab them.
Or you can have a stampede of wildebeest run their ass off in the off on their ass on some Lion King shit.
There's gonna be many ways to do it, man.
A million ways to fall in this shit. Forever, but it's
I'm gonna get a sitcom.
I wanted to see what that said in NLT, but now my phone don't want to work.
Yeah, man, they talk about toxic masculinity, but they don't never speak of toxic femininity.
Yeah.
It's like that don't even exist. Like,
Yeah, I saw this dude said, he said basically when women hate men, it's called feminism, and when men hate women, it's called chauvinism. You know, but they give it a name and they glorify feminism and shit.
Well, I regress that because really, if you think about it, these women are the ones that have toxic masculinity. Why? Because they're toxic. They're forcing masculinity upon themselves.
Yeah.
So that's what really toxic masculinity is, when a woman act like a man.
Exactly.
A real woman.
Hey, that's all that shit gonna die in America, man. Ain't gonna be no dykes in the kingdom. Ain't gonna be no trannies in the kingdom. Man, all that shit staying in Babylon. That shit gonna be burnt up here, man. That Western way of thinking is gonna be burnt up here. I don't know if brother seen that TikTok I sent in the chat where the bitch was talking about don't settle and talking about if a man don't do this, man. That whole mind, man. That shit is dying in America, man. That's all dying in America, man. None of this, man. The way of Babylon thinking, this is not going into them chariots, man. You know, it's staying here. But you gotta let's continue on that, Isaiah. Shalom, bro. Yahweh Shema Shabrakatah.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 16, it says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
Man, it ain't even gonna be just like right now. Don't nobody believe we the people of the Lord. You know, we was at this. I mean, we were the sons of God at one point. You know, we were at this high level where all nations feared us, man. But now we're brought to a point where people don't even. People look at us. Ain't no way you ain't no way you an Israelite. That's how it's gonna be when Esau get brought down. Like, ain't no way these people conquered the Israelites. Ain't no way these people had the earth in the palm of their hands at a point in time. It's gonna be unbelievable how low Esau gonna be brought, man. Our children not gonna believe it, man. But the men of the Lord is gonna be our witnesses. You know, Lord will be elect. We're gonna tell them like, yeah, we was actually there. You know, and then we got the land. America's gonna be the biggest desert on the planet. But that's gonna be evidence right there. You know, yep, that's where the Edomites, you know, they took down you know, they went over there, you know, fought against the 10 tribes, you know, brought, you know, the southern kingdom, you know, and we're gonna have all the history, man. You know? But it's gonna be like it never happened, and it's low Esau, you know, you're gonna see an Edomite in the kingdom, man. He gonna be in the same dirty ass sackcloth, shivering, pissing on himself, scared, you know? And you gonna be like, man, ain't no way these people ruled over us, man. You got it. I can see it, man. Cause you gotta visualize a dirty ass Edomite, red as hell. I mean, pure red, cause the sun gonna be beaming on him, man. Ain't gonna be no sunscreen in the kingdom. Sun beaming on him. He got brown stains all over his dirty garment. You know, barefoot, dirty, just scared. Got a scared look on his face, you know? You got it.
Verse 17, they made the world as a wilderness.
Yeah, they made the world as a wilderness, man. Cause you destroy everything, man. Everywhere you go, you rape, rob, and destroy, man. That's Esau's MO. You know? And Esau's a house divider. It's beautiful that the Lord is using Esau to bring himself down, man. Hey, the Lord is, Esau is bringing his own self down, man. You got it.
God, it says, verse 17, they made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof. They opened not the house of his prisoners. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden underfoot.
And he literally,
It says, "This shall not be joined." So like thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because verse 20.
Okay, we got it.
It says, "Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities."
And that's what's coming, man. Slaughter to the nation of Edom. You know? Slaughter is coming unto you. Okay? And all you Edomites is over here in America, you're going to die here, you're going to come back through the seed of the elites. And right when you come out, you get your head cracked against the stones, man. Like it says in the Psalms. Happy shall he be and dash thy little ones against the stones, man. Right when you born into the kingdom, you going to catch hell. Day one, you catching hell, man. And that's how it was when we was in slavery, man. They had our kids, man, right when your son was able to walk, they had him working. You know? They had him working, they had him used as feet warmers. They had him used as a stool for Esau to put his feet on. Hey, Esau was, Esau was most likely popping them, man. 2 years old, 3 years old, you know? Esau got a lot to pay for it, man. So his kids, when they born into the kingdom, they gonna catch hell. Now, we ain't gonna do no wickedness to them. We gonna beat them, man. Yo, he a serial killer, man.
That nigga face be serious.
Right.
Fuck what he want.
In his mind, he really think that he's Batman. He probably look in the mirror, talk to himself, call himself Bruce Wayne. I bet if he was, call himself Bruce. He probably got a boomerang, a batarang, man, I'm telling.
He might be a spirit creative event.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Got M16s, all kind of shit.
That's what I'm thinking, bro. He one of them, man. He one of them. No telling what be in that suitcase. Might be a corpse in there. He getting chopped up. You know, he probably bring somebody to his hotel out here or to his apartment and chop him up. Carry him in that suitcase.
Hey, that's what happened on Dahmer, man. He had a nigga in the hotel.
Oh yeah.
Chopped that nigga up and stuffed him in the suitcase.
That's ultimately what Batman is, man. Batman, he a spirit creative event. He be like, wait, when he be speaking, He be like, I am vengeance.
I am vengeance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that newest movie the most, man. And that embodies how that nigga's supposed to be, really.
Yeah.
Not some like celebrity looking nigga. Like, nah, that nigga depressed, bro. He said, I am
Crazy.
vengeance.
Crazy as hell, man. You know, he got spirits on. He's so crazy that he actually thinks that he could beat Superman and which he have that what's it called where he got a way to kill all the heroes and shit.
Oh, that was in a cartoon series. Like it's a bro. That's why when brothers say that the elect is like the Justice League, bro. It's thousands and thousands of members of the Justice League, and Batman got a way to kill every last one. Like that's how you know that's Esau. Man.
Esau would let it happen. Say if they had a movie where the whole Justice League turned on Batman, they'll have Batman win. You know? But yeah.
God, verse 21 again. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. Then they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will raise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, and son, and nephew, saith the Lord.
Yeah, so all gonna be cut off, man. Hey, the Lord said he gonna raise up a destroying wind. He said he will sweep it with the besom of destruction. And when you look up besom, it's like a broom, a sweeping agent. So he gonna sweep this place with fire, man. You know, he gonna utterly burn this place. That's what's coming real soon, man. That's why right now that nigga got demons on him. He's always that nigga got a long ass ponytail. That was a straight nigga. And it died blind.
Yeah, down the middle of
That nigga got this. When has a moped ever been that loud?
Think he hard as hell.
Yeah, that nigga got straight demons on him, man. And it's a lot of spirits out here, man. Yeah, we getting ready to wrap it up. It's at 10%. Yeah. There's a lot of people with demons on them out here, man. They gonna turn up in these last days. Hey, you still hear that shit. What the word? Spirits. It's a lot of spirits out here, man. That's a spirit. It was a straight demon. I don't know what that was. I ain't never seen that sign before.
Throwing on them Naruto, goddamn.
Goddamn, throwing all them down college fraternity signs and shit. In the suit and tie.
That nigga terrible. Yeah. I've been seeing him out here for years. He loves Esau.
Yeah, Esau Butler. But yeah, so like I was saying, you know, the talks right now is nuclear war, man, Armageddon.
That's right.
You know, because that's what's gonna happen.
That's right.
You know, the Lord is orchestrating this and has been orchestrating. This is something that the Lord has been. He's been doing this over the course of years and years and years. Like the brother brought out last week. You know, a lot of German scientists were split up between America and Russia, man. So the Lord could fulfill biblical prophecy. And it's just beautiful when you just think about how everything played out to get to this point where we at now. The Most High, he's been orchestrating Esau's downfall from the beginning, man. You know, he kept it to where we always knew who he was, even, you know, in slavery, leading all the way up to Elijah the prophet, Abba Bivens. And fast forward to today, you know, the house of David is standing up, man, preaching against this kingdom, man, waiting on Yahweh to return. So everything has played out smoothly, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, like it says in Numbers 23 and 19. Matter of fact, we'll end with that. Get Numbers 23 and 19. Praise the Lord, hey man. Like it also said in Isaiah, his words shall not return unto him void, man. Everything the Most High said he would do, he's doing it, man. He beat us, hey, like Elder Kazak said, man. The Most High was so mad at us, he beat us. Hey, you know, you see a fight video, somebody get beat all across the room and shit. The Most High, he beat us from the eastern part of the earth all the way to the west. He beat us from Israel all the way to America. Damn. That's how pissed off the Most High was at us, man. But the promise he made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob was solidified through the blood of Yahushua, man. Because the Most High, he promised Abraham that he would make his seed as the dust of the earth. As the dust of the earth. He promised that he would never forsake us. You know, the Most High, it said that he could swear by nothing greater. He swore by himself. The Most High Yahweh, he swore by his own name that he would do this. You know, so for his great name's sake, he got to do it. And he's doing it, man. So let's go ahead and bring that up.
Numbers chapter 23 and verse 19.
Yep.
The Most High is not a man that he should lie.
Yep.
Neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Because, have he said and shall he not do it?
Right.
Or have he spoken and shall not he make it good?
Yeah, so everything the Lord said he would do, he did it, man. He said all these curses he would put on us if we became disobedient to his laws, statutes, and commandments. And he did every single last one of them, man. He allowed our enemies to beat us low, to humiliate us, to take our women from us, to take our children from us, to take our heritage from us, man. He beat our heritage out of us. You know, you got Jakes that'll die behind that Egyptology shit, man. You got, Northern Kingdom, man. That's why the Lord destroyed, that's why he fucking up Puerto Rico, man. Them Northern Kingdom, man, they'll kill you behind Cesare Borgia, man. You know? They'll kill you behind little Chesney. You know?
The other white people.
So we've been completely beat low, man. But the Lord, he still remembered the promise that he made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the promise that he made to Yahushua. You know? So that's why we're at where we're at now. You know, we're in the beginning of World War III. You know, which is going to lead to Babylon the Great being erased from the planet. You know, so the water Yahushua, man, for making good on everything that he said he would do. In the latter day, we know who we are. We know his name, his son name. You know, we know that, you know, salvation is coming and this is our last captivity. You know, we know that, okay, now we're going back to the state that we were supposed to be in. God's. Okay, for eternity, man. We're getting ready to inherit immortality, man. So, you know, brothers, keep fighting, keep pushing. We almost out this bitch, you know. So with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Krakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Kwam Yasha'Allah, and Abad Babal. We almost out this bitch. Shalom.
Right. Right.
Good job, bro. How about Shema Shabrakatah?
Good job.
Did good on that 40% battery. Hey, that's why I'm glad you got that. If you were still using that iPhone 6, man, would have been out here 25 minutes phone dead.
Oh, man.
Somebody just walked by super musty. You smelled that shit?
Hell no, I'm glad I did.
Damn.